It's been a hot second since I played this, since I was sick on Monday. If you hit a yippee, dude, pussy got me like hip hip hooray. Look at her. She finally breached top 3. Yeah, team setup should be fine. Yukari's a force deploy. Slightly cringe. I spent points. I assume I did equipment. I didn't fully do equipment. Should be good. We'll pretend it's fine. Perpetual flex pose goes crazy, yeah. The never seen before flex. Oh, right, it's gonna be lots of text. I forgot about this game. Looks like we're almost out of those souvenir snacks Komachi brought. These round remorse crackers may look odd, but they're really tasty. It's ironic that she's saying that, considering she's the character I gave the rod of remorse item to. Yes, you really can taste the sin. Is it really alright to relax like this just because we beat that sheep? I mean, look! That Bakaneko is buried in her master's tails. Hey, I'm the only one allowed in Miss Ron's fluff. No, that's not what I meant. Ron and Chen get along like mother and child, don't they? It may appear that way, but only Chen is my shiki, and I am Lady Yukari's. Always know your place, and never cross the line between master and tool. Yes, Miss Ron. No, that's less persuasive when you're feeding her crackers. Relationship with Yukari is a little stricter, though. Where's Yukari anyway? Wasn't she on break, too? Yukari's in the main hall. She did something about facilitating communications between there and the bridge. I suppose we can take a slightly longer break. If anything happens, she'll let us know right away. Perhaps it's late to be noticing this now, but does everyone here really trust Yukari, don't they? I mean, Miss Yukari is a yokai sage. She serves as the manager of Gensokyo, so a lot of people owe a lot to her. Even when institutes happen, she acts kind of like a troubleshooter. Well, and by a troubleshooter, you mean... Go fix it, Reimu. Guy paying Ron feeding her crackers. Really, I just got the feeling that she had it out for me. I think you know the answer to why that is deep in your heart. Even with this incident, you can tell that she's always thinking about it seriously. Like just last night, she came to my room to talk to me about something. Oh, really? Was she trying to hit on you? That's why she talked at me. She just said what she wanted and left. Anyway, she always does that. She'll tell you stuff you never ask and never listens back. It certainly sounds like the Yukari I know. Like, come on. Think about the people you're monologuing at. And again, why even bother griping about it? She sure loves the sound of her own voice. Let her guard down for a second, she'll talk your ear off. She mentioned that she goes out of her way to say things out loud so she can remember them more clearly. Is that so, Nanoka? Nothing wrong with Yuko. Oh no, I'm just jealous of all you having these wonderful conversations with Yukari. Maybe you even know her better than I do by now. What? No, of course not. How could we? I hear you've been close friends for a long time now. Yes, but whenever she's with me, she's always the listener. She hardly talks about herself at all. Come to think of it, whenever you're with her, you two only seem to talk in riddles. Isn't that just how your relationship is? Of course, and there's nothing wrong with that. But since leaving the Netherworld, I've been wondering if there's a side to her I never see. Side of her that not even Lady Yuko knows about. There's a lot of faces she wears, so isn't that only natural? I suppose, but I think it's more than that. I start to think there's a side of Yukari that she doesn't want me to see. I mean, she's hiding something? Gee, I wonder why Yukari's a forced deployment on this mission. Has she given you a reason to think that, Lady Yuko? No, I'm just being silly. It's all my imagination. That's pretty believable, come from you. I can vouch for Lady Yukari regarding you as a special friend, at least. I don't think you need to worry. Thank you. Anyway, we should be worrying about the investigation, not this. We'll return to the bridge and help keep watch. It's a good idea. Yeah, man, I was really hoping one of the prisoners. I gotta pull up the voice accent at least once. Guy hiding Yuko's body, yeah. That's about all there is to report. Thank you. Do continue keeping us informed. Something happens, we'll head up to the bridge too. Yes, of course. Thank you. So according to a report, there's been a change in our surroundings. Yes, it sounds like the dream energy is declining. Would defeating the sheep have an effect on the rest of the dreamscape? Sounds like this investigation's coming to a head. Yeah, we still got like 3 missions or something left, probably 3 or 4 missions, I'd expect. Maybe 2 at minimum, but probably 3 or 4. We'd be up that mocker and bring peace back to the village. And then everyone can sleep well again? I'm surprised I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I'm glad to hear you're learning to empathize with others so easily. So readily. I was just copying what other people are saying. Ah, don't be shy. I'm sure Yuka's eyes would pop out if she saw you now. Oh, wow, I wonder why they're mentioning Yuka. That's weird. Yes, exactly. You just need to keep learning little by little. Wait, hold on. Did I hear that right? Are you friends with Yuka, Medicine? Uh-huh. I haven't been with her as long as Alice, though. She's been with Alice, too. For a long time. No, absolutely not. She's better friends, Alice. I thought I told you I'm not a child anymore. I can make my own decisions. Do you two hate Yuka, Shinky? Well, I wouldn't say we hate her, but she's certainly nothing but trouble. With that little trouble, where's the fun? Why, you and Yuka are such a good match, mistress. Oh, right, you and Yuka became friends during that incident. I got thrown into a fight with her out of nowhere back then. So it looks like she came to the dreamscape. What do you want to bet it'll happen again here? Still never had an all-out battle. I'd like to see you stronger once and for all. Through your personality, you might get that chance. But back up. What are we hoping for exactly? It's certainly not impossible that we'll end up fighting Yuka Kazami. No matter how urgent the situation is, she's not one to budge on her way of life. You know a lot about Yuka, huh, Iki? She's another of the ancient yokai. I've known her uninhibited nature for quite a while now. Uninhibited, huh? But kindly, she's independent. But less kindly, she's capricious. That time, have a good one, Potato Butt. Spent my fair share of time with her, and I still don't know what she's thinking. Oh, camaraderie among outlaws, is it? Hey, don't love us together. I'm nowhere near as crazy as she is. She's such an outlier that she shocks even Mima. If you think about it, perhaps that's the exact opposite of... Perhaps she's the exact opposite of Yukari. Oh, really? Maybe. Well, they both give us the impression of being aloof and independent, as the sage you took on the role of running in Sokyo. Say this is the sharp contrast to Yuka, who lives leisurely, free from responsibility. The only responsibility she does is growing flowers. Well, like that, it sounds like you're saying I've shackled myself. But isn't that true in the end? There are hardly any living yokai have taken on as much as you have. What? Who've taken on us much as you have. Something tells me that should be an as. Well, of course there's nothing wrong with zealously carrying out your duties. Haven't you been doing so by ignoring your own feelings? Ah, jeez, here she goes. Actually, I'd been meaning to make this clear. There's something I need to say to you. Yukari Yakumo, you... Goodness gracious, giving you a lecture at a time like this. Sometimes you leave me awestruck, Lady Shiki. But resolving this incident is our top priority, so could you please save this for another time? Hey, get back here! And she's gone. It's the same old story with her, and I was just getting started. Minor spelling error? Yeah, unbelievable. That mean even the great Yukari scared of your lectures? I mean, Miss Aki's lectures cut deep. I'm sure there's something she didn't want touched upon. I felt a tremble in her heart, but she left before I could see anything. Something she doesn't want touched, huh? Yukari doesn't want to be touched? I don't particularly love being touched either. No doubt it's a sensitive topic. Or what they're gonna pull out in this game. Knowing this game, you know. With your incredible mental strength, you can subordinate your emotions to your powerful will. However, that very strength is also a weakness for a yokai. Indeed, Yukari Yakumo, you're a little too... naked. Call girl for a reason, right? The flower that remains in fantasy. Gee, hello, you... Not Yuka. Who's this character? I've never seen before. I see, so it's like this here too. With the dreams sucked up, the world is withering. This is because Mako's gathering her power. When Commissar's getting impatient, those girls must be doing a remarkable job. And if they're making good progress, they should be here right about... Oh. We entered a large open area. It's almost like a wasteland. It probably looks that way because of the decline in, dream energy. It's gonna be like this everywhere. It's pretty bad for their head, too. Yeah, welcome. You finally arrived. You. Theme runs off standard map theme priority for some godforsaken reason. You kept me waiting, you know. Kept me waiting, huh? Yuka! I miss you, Yuka! And who are you two again? Oh, it's that joke on Steve. That's the Yuka I know and love. Making a tasteless joke the moment you see us, you're the same as ever. Hey, I'm here too, Yuka. If that isn't little Maddie! I've seen you since I last visited the suzerain field. So you've managed to leave the field and set forth outside. You want to see the Remy versus Yuka dialect that Alfonso doesn't use her? What a shame. Uh-huh, because I made you a promise. You sense your aura, dude. Your Yuka aura farming. Wait, that's just this game in a nutshell. I guess we were right that you came here first. I see you're alone. Were you looking for flowers in this wasteland? You honestly think that without the power of convenience, that you honestly stand a chance against, like, everyone combined? Something like that. I've just been delivered a full bouquet of them. Will you please keep this brief? We didn't come here to chat. Why, if it isn't Yukara Yakumo? We're in the middle of an investigation. We're searching for the mastermind, Makuro Muratari. If you've been the dreamscape, I'm sure you felt some of the effects. Indeed. You've overcome numerous obstacles on the way here. Why, just a little while ago, you've even defeated Mako's trump card, that huge sheep. Sure know an awful lot about this. I guess that's because this place was your old haunt. More or less. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Wait, does that mean... You coming with us, Yuka? Finally, my years of devotion are being rewarded. Do you know how long I've waited for this? You don't seem to understand. I've been lying in wait just to join hands with you. Huh? You hardly see this many humans and yokai together in the same place. Wouldn't it be fun to bully them? Hey, wait, bully? Oh no, she's a sadist! That smile looks serious. You're the ones who don't understand. You can't stop us. I told you that I'm not taking sides. Surely we've known each other long enough for you to understand what that means. Jeez, you're impossible. Cyber and Taka into moving. It's time for good old brute force. That's our specialty. We accept your challenge. Everyone deploy. Yeah, so with your first Q. After all the Yuka spell cards defeat Yuka, Yukari Pound Chip is defeated. It's a good thing I put, Yuka. Or not Yuka, Rika with her. That's a lot of fairies. Map attack in her base form. Because everything gets, I assume she's going to have double attack. So the real question of the hour is just what she got to try to compare to Oku. Because that's just basically the question of, like, every fight. Why are you here, Sonny? Fuck, I swapped the wrong units around. Not the best Yuyuko targets. Probably just some of the Sunflower guys. Sure, something like this is probably fine. Can't wait to see what type of bullshit Danmaku we're pulling out. Hehe, what a lovely lineup you've got now. From the haughty residents of heaven, the detestable underworld yokai. I recognize this nun. My name is Byakuran, but I suppose it's time for introductions. Is she just trying to provoke us? I mean, listen to her. Not to mention, ancient yokai, and she's powerful. Oh my, what dreadful impurity. I mean, probably Hime could just, like, wave her fan, right? Your favorite Star Lord. Favorite triple squad, yep. Yuka Kazami, you left a fine mess in your wake in Makai. Shoo, and stay away from my daughter. They're an envoys, the rule of Makai, and... Is that a dream manifestation? How wonderful, how delightfully bizarre. That's so you. Still laughing after seeing this lineup. She's got guts, I'll give her that. We've all managed to cooperate with one another, but she's the same as ever. Oh, so the Yama's here too. Certainly didn't want to meet you here, but alas, nothing's perfect. With you here, I wonder if this is how things look in the Gensokyo these days. Hehehe, SH just said, so why don't we get started? Underestimate me and your journal will be cut short. 50,000, 5 spell cards, 1 map spell card, all terrain ranks to S, makes sense. MP regen, no HP regen at base. After image is quirky, super after image is quirky. Special resistance makes sense. Shield defense up to 2 times a turn. That's also quirky. Double action makes sense. Big Parallel plus P all, yeah, all the traditional things we expect from bosses. Pattern type is noteworthy. That's about the one super unique thing. Drive, pressure, bullseye, guard, fury, valor. Spark, cannon shaped. So it cannot be used after movement. I'd be curious to see how she intends to use this. You know, how Oku light is this supposed to be? Only 5 movement, so she's still no Oku. If she doesn't move, this is going to be the base range of Maspa. Might as well just mark it off real quick. Just the half Maspa first, then won't move during non-spell. Ah, so she's just... It's almost, like, astonishing the difference between Oku and... Oku 2 specifically, but, like, the difference between Oku and everything else. The bulk level between the fairies. 7k, 7.4, 8. Instinct guard, nothing, and nothing. 1 to 4, 1 to 6, 2 to 5, no movement. 1 to 7 with very little movement. Predict support attack. 6 support attack. 1 to 8 with very little movement. Pretty uninteresting on those guys. Okay. Accuracy is a bit of a pain. This should just kill, no questions asked. Good job. what can you hit from here? Ooh, you got multiple targets. Work on the one on the right. 88 and 80. We hit these. Easy. Start getting you some, good grief. Accuracy's non-existent. Job with the hit medicine. Need that to actually pick up the kill. Unfortunately, now the Danmakus are in play, which is a lot more annoying. I love 100% evasion. Right, that was alert. Good news is, if Yuka doesn't move, then we can always just farm resources before her. So that's pretty cool. I probably shouldn't waste my guards on a wriggle like this. It's better to waste my, my SPs, because I can always get them back. SPs, MPs, everything else like that. Level up Lyrica. This is going about as expected. Well, that's just fine dandy for the more belligerent types in our group. It sure is! This is a stage, and we got no choice. Wait.
Oh, if this is a stage, then we got no choice but to perform, right?
Ellie, Karumi, are you two okay with this? Not how I'd want my reunion to go. At this point, I feel this is pretty much standard. I'm just happy to be breathing the same air as her. Good grief. Those are some powerful coping mechanisms. You've been through a lot, huh? Your faces are frozen. Why don't we leave them alone? Yuka said she was gonna bully us. Why didn't she want us to beat up the bad guys? Alright, she's always been this way with us, but you've only seen her being nice, Medicine. She's been a little mean before, but she taught me so much stuff. The sewers are down horrendous as expected, yo. Back in the Suzerain field, Sue and Yuka were my only friends. Don't worry, I don't feel any misfortune from her. Like the catfish or the sheep. I choose one thing, but she doesn't mean any harm to Gensokyo. Yeah, I don't mean any harm to Gensokyo. I'm just gonna do something that, if I succeed, will cause the downfall of Gensokyo. But I don't actually mean any harm to her. That's why you just stay away from her, okay? She's a bad influence, so... Oh, shush, don't make things more complicated. Looks like things been going well for you since you left the flower field. I suppose leaving her to you is the right choice, Alice. You didn't make that choice, Yuko. What do you think you're doing? I was really looking forward to seeing you again, you know? You worked so hard, and now this. And what exactly is this? I've always been this sort of yokai. She's been projecting her own ideal onto me, then that's more reason to open her eyes now. Enough already, don't talk about her like that. No, I get it now. Eddie? It's frustrating that I'm the only one feeling bad, even after kept my promise. I have to let her know that through Danmaku. That'll make her say, good job, Edison. Edison. Let's see, that's how you want it, then I'll help. Let Danmaku show her what you've learned since leaving the Suzerain field. Yeah. Yeah, fine by me. By all means, show me how much you've grown. Not just medicine, each and every one of you. I want to see what kind of flowers you've bloomed into. That's why I'm here, after all. Begin the artillery. You never get hit by an 8%. And if you do, you girls have regen. Does that 2? It does. Maybe I want you on hit. No, I got a lot of targets. I can target that one, though. Good gain opportunity. Especially something like Patchy. Well, maybe not. It's not that much juice. Pick up the kill would be pretty cool. White. Still focus just to make sure we pick up the kill. See, you're already past 120, which is really cool. I should be bullseyeing with the other one. Fuck, everything's got guard. Okay, good job, Merlin. Right, I have this. Wants to blow up this fairy. She's really working that trumpet. Rest in peace, Lila. Poor fairy just got evaporated. See you next episode. Yep, have a good one, fairy. You tried your best. Ooh, you can work on this guy. Yeah, go for it. May have been overkill. What do you... No, not that overkill. It was only like a little. Wait. Y'all ready for this? Get Yukari some XP. Right, she's still missing a spirit. Not that it matters, because she has infinite spirits. Who needs to kill more? You. So you can start working on the back dudes. No, you can't. Oh, you can hit her from here. Neat. Offense through. Oh, you can also get in range of shit. Okay, medicine. Pick you up to 66, I see. Right, I gotta watch out for distance with Yuka, just to keep an eye out for what Master Spark can look like. The map attack version. Tune yourself. Also, Rumia, don't block that. I should have bullseyed with Roomba. Give them the kill, but I didn't. Ultimately not like a big deal. Okay. Level up for Yuriko. She's caught up now. Did I just Wily Toad by accident? Sure just did, didn't I? Oops. It's a bit of a throw. Well, we have time to rebuild up the faith, so it's not that big of a deal, Cope. Amulet 2. I'm more concerned about it's the faith. That was the thing, but she's not down that much faith, so it's not like it's a big deal. Why did I do that? Execute. Good opportunity. You pick up this. This lets me experiment with something. Personal skills, my Sinai running. The one that's caused me to start the battle with max faith. I'm curious if I'm curious if she will Master Spark down from here, and how much range that possibly it does have. Ooh, you can hit that from here? Sounds good to me. Because of that, let's just pop the alert. She doesn't use it uselessly. Yes, but I'm curious because map attack ranges are usually lies. So I'm curious if this Master Spark exceeds this base range, and if so, she'll like use it out here. Good job, Mystia. That damage is actually important. Finisher. You can chill in the middle because you're auto-blocking. I guess the play here is we try to edge. Great hit, Karumi, unironically. Can't quite get in range this turn. Whoop, gassing Day Garden. Fuck, I love this theme. She didn't. So that's interesting to know. Just get 2 levels on them. Again, levels on the boat is not always the easiest to come by, so it starts to fall behind, you just try to catch back up. range to make use of that. Let's get you another kill. Get you Kari some more levels. I'm not gonna gain that time, though. Because of cannon shaped, you just kind of don't want to stand in exact cardinal directions. Hit the 81 if you're real. Let's go, medicine. Funny, they can't hit at that range. Let's make sure you get the action to refill up that gauge. Back to 89, so 2 more. Does eat my alert, but whatever. Eats another alert, but whatever. Eats another alert, but whatever. Don't want to spend SP if I don't have to. Prefer to regen like HP and shit. But you get to get in range to edge this one. You need to start regenning a bunch of SP. Let's see you kind of like walk through here real quick. Probably be a 2-shot here, but that's fine. You want to shoot Yuka? I'm just impatient. The game's gonna give me the opportunity. I'm gonna take the patience. What is this? Graze activates even when unfocused. Cool. That's like slightly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Blasting, which is cool. Do not block this. You guys both missed. I shouldn't be attacking back like that either. You do regen enough, so I can do this. Should put in range of the slug. As long as Biak hits. She's maxed out. Cool. You want to get in the boat. You don't need to. You don't need to. You don't need to. You don't. Pick up the kill here. You don't. You won't. No one does. Okay, so we're just gonna pass some turns real quick. Let me get some things set up, position-wise. Movement penalty is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I should actually have you near the boat. Just for good measure. MP counts are out again, so we can let people out. Anyone should be towards the center, should be you, just to give the alternative option. Watch your just... I was gonna say, watch your just Master Spark out right now of all time. Okay, that's a very narrow range. Okay, well. Well, at least we know how that works now. Weird that she activated then, when she could have done the same thing previously. Might as well just get into this formation immediately, just to begin with. Also weird that that did so much more damage to Eren than Yuyuko. Shoot multiple targets? Yeah, but, the boat, Eren, and Yuyuko were all sitting on that spot for a couple turns previously. It's not like they were just standing there for just that turn. The shield defended it? Right. Forgot that she has that as like a separate passive besides just guard. Means I want to give the boat another kill again. Although that does mean the other enemies are more likely to target the boat here, but be fine. Okay, but it is worth noting that her laser is only 3 wide. Nice double miss. Because most of the can-shaped lasers, I believe, have usually been like 5 wide. At least the rest of this map is incredibly quick. Wriggle to kill. We could gain targets. Yep, that's fine. So again, MP is easy to fill up. Same with HP. When we got Summon is not Wily Toad. Not that I can click Wily Toad, so it's not a concern. It's ammo based, but ammo's fairly easy to come by. I guess I can spend a Toons. Should do that instead of missing 70% chances. I could spend something with Sunny. I do love that Aki passive. Well, it's mostly just useful for small fry. Weird with that moving you up, literally no one targeted you. Sorry. Neat. Can you hit from here? Yes, you can. And you can kill with a crit. Because of base crit damage, I wonder if that was even needed to kill. Nice 31% accurate. Do not use the Buddhist Missile. Good job, Kaguya. %83% kill, nice. Eight Spirit Cat's fine as long as it's not Buddhist Missile. Could just kill, nice. Can do Ascent. Yeah, that was a green-eyed monster. I'd have to remember to make sure I fill that up. 62% we hit these. Heartbreaker is... There's no shot we need the Heartbreaker. %, we hit these. Should just blow them away. get Yukari another kill. Most importantly, it does help out Wriggle too, who is a little lacking in the kill department. Good job, Chirbo. Important hit. I guess I should fill out the 8 range from Yuka again real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. %. Nice 50%, Karumi. Except for the boat? No, can't go get there with the boat. Pick up another kill with you. Necessarily another range. So regardless, let's just stay out. It's up to you, because you have auto. Don't want to do anything too quirky with you. Funny that all these people are ignoring attacking Akyu. I'm concerned. I'm like slightly concerned at the start of Yuka's turn that she's just gonna blast for no reason and do some weird shit. I should be fireball bulleting, but it's not the end of the world. Again, ammo. Yeah, you slowly come up this side. So now I can do the same, pick off some things there. What guys say it looks to do the same down here. He lived? Girls are fine to get in range. Last Judgment. Fine. Yeah, the right side's completely dead. Aki's just kind of built like that. This won't kill. But it should set up for a double next turn. You don't need to go in, you don't need to go in. Just remember, the 3 wide gap is all we care about. The boat at the left for Meow. I don't really want to approach with you girls. Till these two are dead. You can use Twin Phase Strike because that's easy to get mana back. Sure, see if you can pick the kill. Good job, Patchy. This kills. And lets me back up with you. Okay, let's keep you near the boat. You can go here. Put you in the boat. I swear she's gonna move, attack, then do the fucking laser. Just to screw me over. You, drop you here. You here. Up there. Let's start getting you up there. You girls want to be on this side. Which means I should probably swap someone out. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the right. I have 7 on the left as well. Move Koichi higher up. Should send you on the top side, and then Koichi could go there. Okay, what are my SP counts looking like? Good, 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 good. Almost good, good, good. You're gonna be a little bit off. You can also use a tiny bit of MP. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll say that's good. It's probably not quite max. Basically is. You're also maxed. Okay. So how do we edge her from here? She doesn't have HP regen. You could poke her from a range of 9 for 5 eternities. She doesn't even fucking dodge anymore. Why did Dream just decide, you know what? Enemies beyond a certain point don't need to, like, dodge. Be sending more units on the top. Oops. Right, you actually have range from here. Oops, almost didn't actually skip. Now I can finally get started. Seem awfully happy about picking this fight. Her smile's kind of scary. Intensity is just like how Aki's book describes it. What's this about a book? Angel level maximum, human friendship level minimum. Anyone who disturbs her will be destroyed with extreme force. According to the Gensokyo Chronicles rating system, she's The prototypical yokai you must never approach under any circumstances. Plus, all the yokai live near the shrine. She said to be top class. What kind of standard's that? Oh, I understand that she's special, even for Gensokyo. Oh dear, people are saying whatever they want about me. I guess I'll have to see about getting that article revised. Well, not that I mind. Are we all ready to start, then? I should ask the same. I finally get to fight you, Yuka. It might be a good test of strength for me. It's just a bother to have all these expectations to live up to, but I will. Why don't you start with a preliminary test? Let those flowers of despair bloom. She didn't trigger her counter. Right, she can't trigger a counter. That did 0 damage. That's 10k, that's huge. This is a fine range. Kind of puts me in range for everything. I probably shouldn't be sent. And still 5k. Want to see your animation? True, true, true. Right, I should have filled up some juice with you. Wow, you do nothing. So you just can't get to sit there. I don't necessarily know what you're intended to do, Wriggle, but you're gonna just chill there. He technically is a landed unit. Are you kidding me? Last piece spin. Let's just have you kind of like bulking there. Do not click Wily Toad. Wait, what am I waiting for? Spark is a laser, which means Rumia can block it. I don't think she does enough to block it. I hate to break it to you. Piece of shit just probably clicked evasion. If that evasion does anything. Wonder if with the focus it will. Nope, it sure doesn't. Yeah, it's your Roomba. There's a specific aspect to it that I doubt, and I'll point it out in a second. Switch. You reduce damage taken by 1,200. I can't even see exactly how much damage you'll still take. Something tells me 1,200 is not that big. The grand scheme. This is what keeps me in a safe range. Single alert. Single attune. That did so much less damage than last time. Right. I think the blocking, because it triggers 2 blocks a turn. A lot to spend again, but it should be fine. Once again, the Baka Squad theme overtaking everything else, because it's incredibly funny like that. You can't hit. Upgrades in time for Oku, right? I think so, but I actually don't know for a fact. It's not within 3x3 range. The good news about sensing with medicine is it lets me switch to her later and then still maintain the alert buff should I need to. Although that's highly likely to not really be that relevant. I don't want to try him. Since SP is very important. Okay, how low are you? 7,000. Right, any accuracy that isn't pumped up is effectively non-existent. Everything else is always going to... Literally everything else that's not Bullseye is always going to be 35s at best. Kind of fine to gamble on these 35... Yeah, that does eat the alert. That's fine. Just see if you can hit either of these. Hit one of them. Not bad, not bad. Go level 10 at the end of chapter 55. Oku's 55. Nice. This shouldn't kill. Barely. Maybe I should put AQ summon next to her. Nah, she's fine. Am I doing anything that isn't just a jealousy? Interesting that she has currently no unique dialogue with any characters yet. Either that or just happen to be running all the characters that don't have unique dialogue, but... if she has unique dialogue, it probably triggers later. I wonder if that triggers a shield defense. Like, actually eats one for the turn. This is the Yuka's power? Does it feel like we woke up some sleeping terror? I don't know. I'm not gonna cry, even if I'm scared. I'm scared. It's completely different from when she was with us before. After we already met her at the Scarlet Mansion. Takes me back. Back then, she was just watching us from the back. I finally gathered all the actors who can fight to our heart's content. I wonder, can you satisfy me today? Dude, I literally have like 20 gods with me, Yuka. That's the plan, but one thing first. Lady Yuka, you're not working with Makura, correct? Oh? Of course not. I wish you wouldn't do things that help her. While we're fighting with you, she's free to do whatever she wants in the meantime. If you give us useful info, that'd be a different story. That's fair. Then if you beat me, I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll fight so badly you're manufacturing a reason for one. And if I happen to win, I'll resolve the incident for you. How about that? That said, she may be a tad bit troublesome as she is now. How so? Seems to have started gathering all the energy of the dreamscape to prepare for the final showdown. This place used to be a meadow, but just look at it now. See, it's all this wasteland really is because of Makura. I think she's taking in energy to alter the landscape of the world. If she finishes, we may lose all hope of stopping her. Yes, all the more reason to get this battle started, don't you think? Real battle starts here, but... oh, I know. Why, is there something else? I just had an idea! I thought the stage was set, but it's lacking a certain something. Let's make it into one more suitable. True, I guess a wasteland doesn't really suit you, but... are you going to... Teehee! A garden of flowers is for a garden of flowers. Now awaken. It's a win-win. No, it's not actually a win-win. Because Yuko wouldn't be able to be here. They're just conveniently making up a reason why we have to fight her. Kind of like Byakuran in Lavi Try. My goodness! I'll feel the flowers. Is this all Yuka? You ever wrote a portion of the dreamscape with your own power? And for a place with no corporeal definition, that's quite a feat. These are, oops. We have flowers from all 4 seasons. Isn't this just perfect? The ideal would be to leave it to nature, but you gathered here on a critical juncture here. Didn't Eiki say something about that before? This year's the time of the cycle for Gensokyo's rebirth. Every 60 years, fantasy gathers together and... Yuka Kazami, don't tell me this is your plan! She lose. Yuka does her job for us. Alfonso Rip and lose. She literally just said that she probably wouldn't be able to beat Makura, which contradicts one of the reasons for having this fight in the first place. Oh, did the Yama manage to figure out what I've been thinking? At this moment in the cycle, all of fantasy is tied up as one. The flowers these buds bloom into are sure to be strong and beautiful. No, I see. In order to see that for yourself, you challenge us all to this battle. Exactly. I've been waiting for so long, and finally the flowers are gathered. Now they'll bloom into glorious Daimaku. Who cares? We're still gonna fight either way. That's just like you, or rather, I finally understand you. In that case, there's no need to hold back. Yeah, that's just what I need to hear. Let me to witness every last petal. And for your fantasy to bloom. That was another action. Oh, you're just incredibly fun. Does she outright lose master? She's not going to click master anymore? Satori Komeji's sister, I presume. Okay, now she has dialogue. Have we met before? Just once at Alice's house. At the time, you seemed to vanish into the wind like a rootless flower. What sort of flower you'll show me today? I don't care about the attack master spark. I care about the map attack master spark. I don't know what you're talking about, but the Palace of Earth Spirits, we all take care of the flowers together. You do? Yeah, a long time ago, Satori planted red and blue roses. Those two are my favorite flowers. I've already seen this animation. Yuka can move through units. Oh, she's gonna move. Is she gonna move much? Plasma and Sokyo is the new attack. 1 to 5. 6 spirits that relate to reducing damage or enemy hit rates. Great. Every unit regens HP in an area. Okay, this is probably the awkward time of the fight, because not only do we have this Danmaku, we also have a map attack coming next. I want to trigger... The problem is, there's very few units that can actually successfully attack you. Not actually true. But how do I hit you? I can't attune. Bullseye. Right, because attune doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. Why does it do something? Let me just make sure alert doesn't do anything. Yes, it doesn't. Okay. I'm no longer auto-grazing. Although I'm effectively auto-grazing because I need to be in graze. I do not want you to be the first one to attack. Yeah, it's effects that only alter her hit rate. Which is kind of quirky. But does that work out here? No. I can do this from out here, which is neat. Not much point in clicking this. Let's just do this. This should break the defense. Come to think of it, I don't think we've really ever spoken. Even though we sat together at the banquet, Yukari Yakumo was sticking close. Whenever I'd approach, he rather brazenly tuck you under her wing. Yukari gets like that around anyone. So she's fixated on you. Is she? Come to think of it, she's always been like that. Yukari Yakumo is almost desperate to avoid hurting you. Is she just being a lovely friend? Or is there something more? Master Spark. So I think that should be her second defense. Guaranteed to trigger at least. But it's kind of hard to say that for a fact. There's a good opportunity for some of this. You know what I should be doing? She's regenning HP now, right, because everything has a small amount of regen here. Let's see, magic that's effective against flower yokai. Would it be common sense to try a fire sign spell? Spoken like a true amateur, you have to consider elemental affinities, not nebulous ideas like common sense. Impressive, you just by studying spirit magic. You have a good understanding of nature. The formless fury of fire, water which returns all to nothingness, the gentle strength of wood, the cold silence of metal, and earth which restores everything back to its beginning. Can you feel the 5 elements around us? My point was that you should think logically, drawing on knowledge rather than just feel. Everyone will never see eye to eye. But that gives our Danmaku battle more meaning. The cycles of 4 seasons, the 5 elements. Now when the two converge on the path to a new beginning. Damage. Should be perfectly fine to click one of you now. Actually, you know what? I have exploited this fight. Fuck it, you know, click Bullseye. Why don't you get like a little bit of chip come through? By this fight, I mean this fate. How nostalgic. I spent some time on this boat too, didn't I? Yeah, on the boat that Aku's definitely on right now. If you like it so much, could you not just try to destroy it, please? Thanks. Dicty is your job, not mine. And you should have an even stronger attachment to it, no? You're right, we do. It's like the Poundput ship that we can fight alongside the others. Except you. Nothing can replace the memories and bonds we've built up here. Yeah, working with these people has taught me so many things about everyone, and about Gensokyo itself. I'm still no good at Danmaku battles, but I agree with her there. Instead, show me you can win with an artillery battle instead. These readings, this far exceeds the Poundput ship's main battery. Single yokai, she really isn't holding anything back. We don't have the luxury of complaining. Let's protect this ship, everyone. Let's protect everyone's ship. Yuka cannot handle the brush. Should have someone at close range attack, but like no one wants. I guess you're a good close range attacker. Not you. I guess you could. There's not a whole lot of point. Ooh, you can very well. Remember guard? Probably not. Something's changed about your group's atmosphere. Oh, you can tell, huh? Oh, wait.
Oh, you can tell, huh? That we're bursting with happy hearts, ho ho ho.
Again, maybe just a little noisier. That itself is...
I think the sound we make is different now, because we understand why we're making it. Ho ho ho. We need even more people to hear our performances. Poltergeist to make noise.
I see. A reason. Let's stabilize your existence. Seems if your sound can reach anywhere, it's echoing even inside me. Okay, she gets to see getting hit by this, too. Toad's the best musician around. They have French accent. That happened last time. There was some French lore that came up, Pazoots. You really missed it. I gotta move one closer if I want to be in the range for this. Although that's post move, so I don't have to go there right now. Huh, that's quirky. That's really quirky, isn't it? $6K, not bad, not bad. Mace, three fair stooges made it all the way here. Stooges? Hey, I'm not Luna. Well, excuse me for always tripping. That's it, you two. Keep it up and block all our shots from me, okay? As yourselves from start to finish. It's the charm of the sun, whose pride drowns out the moon and the stars. The waxing and waning of the moon, at times cooperative and indecisive. And the irregular movements of the stars, diverse and uncooperative. Is that a compliment? I'm saying that you are like nature itself. You three fairies are the embodiment of the sun, the moon, and the stars. Melt into the flowers of the four seasons and let me smell the fragrance of the end of the cycle. The chip. I think someone who has only ever looked down on the earth would join Reimu. It's not in your nature to be bound by a single ideology either, is it? Does this mean you've come to appreciate the beauty of the flowers? I'm certainly more familiar with the true meaning of what we call impurity. Even so, the blood of the moon still flows through my veins. Hehe. The sage of the moon to the very end. But mine gets okay growing a flower like that, though. I'm probably going to edge this fight down to the last phase and then not actually finish it. Today. Oh, you know what? You can just do this and click a sense because you're outside of the range that she acts in. I should not be sensing with Aki. That was a mistake. I could Fury. Probably not that important here. Pitching Yuka is a dangerous game. I'm gonna try it. Yuka Kazami, it seems we both had the same idea. Yama is also here to see the state of fantasy. This is the 60-year juncture it's worth using up vacation time for. But unlike you, I don't intend to interrupt the investigation. Oh. Whether they be human or yokai, you've attacked people for no good reason. It's fine to be uninhibited, but there's a limit to all things. A little light bullying is just part of my daily routine. A yokai like you should already know that even living can be a sin. Indeed, you've lived a little too long. At this rate, no matter how long you live, no good will come of it. Oh, fuck. You have no good in you. You should just be killed. I'd be polite and listen, but you really are condescending, aren't you? Do you think you're the only one who can judge others? How do we make it clear who's really the strongest against Okyo? Black and white, just as you like it. Well, that's Daisei. These provocations are another bad habit of yours. Judgments must be given from high to low, from here to there, absolutely unilaterally. Let me teach you that no matter what the result, you will be the only one judged. He's up for blood. I mean, you say that now, she literally, like in POV, like, she talks about ripping out, Marissa's tongue. You should see the shit she gives to, the shit that she threw at, Grayson. All about it, Yuka Kazami. I hear you've been hanging around Alice. Don't get near my daughter. Never. Not in a million years. Not if you're the last two people on Earth. I'm sensing you don't like me very much. If I'm such a detestable person anyway, maybe I should throw my lot in with Makara. You wouldn't. You may be a thorn in people's sides, but you'd never hurt Gensokyo. You overestimate me. Of course, if you get in the way of our investigation, then we're going through you. Doesn't matter what you try, I won't lose. Finally, that's the expression I've been waiting for. That confidence, like you won't yield an inch. Like there's something you'd burn yourself out to protect. That's who you are. Now show me how far you'll take it. Is Yuka a sadomasochist? Probably. Yeah, you get him, right, Rumia? Okay, 10k. I don't want to break it here. This doesn't kill. If it does, we're in like a slight bit of trouble. Also, I get the 98% chance to graze, right? I think we'd want to be facing each other one-on-one. Yes? You used to cry just at the sight of me. Is today different somehow? You're gonna let it tell me that I can't just cry all the time. Plus, I want to stop being so weak. What are you talking about? You're the go. Look, you've changed a lot on your way here. No, you've traveled with Reimu this entire time. I'm sure you've gotten stronger little by little along the way. I don't know if it'll be enough against you, Yuka, but I'll try my best. Sounds like you could bring me to my knees. The Gensokyo is quite an interesting place. Bringing Yuka to her knees? Whoa. Okay, that's good. Edging. I don't think there's any other edging we want to do. I think we just want to... Faith with Daisei, sure. Focus, 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 just to make things easier for blocking purposes. You don't have to focus. Rumi's dialogue. I'll try to see her dialogue later. You're attacking her, which is incredibly foolish of you, because that's just a free persist. I like how you decide to attack someone outside of your range, which is really good. Yeah, the damage come through. Ooh, I just killed Kurumi. I didn't kill Kurumi, but I foolishly let Kurumi lose a bunch of HP. Someone with a maximum danger level. You sure love to talk about flowers, all this poetry stuff. Don't you think it's unfair that you get to be both super strong and all feminine? Hehe, my apologies. If you're gonna be like that, I'm straight up fanning the flames of jealousy. You're a little bothersome, but I don't mind that. You wear your heart in your sleeve and on your face. I could never get tired of watching you. Like I'm a yokai just for your amusement. Every word of your mouth makes you sound more pleasant and true to life, in my view. I'll have to keep putting on enough of a Damaku show to earn your envy. That broke. This is the Yuka's spell card. Isn't it just making flowers bloom? Stronger the yokai, the less wild they go in battle. Blade might still be hiding her true ability. I wonder if she has 4 more spell cards. You mean maybe when she gets serious, she'll make giant flowers that go berserk? What? Yikes. She was listed as maximum threat level, so maybe. Sorry to disappoint, but I won't be living up to those expectations. My ability, if you can call it that, is similar to that of the fairies. It is? I can point a sunflower towards the sun, or give vitality back to the withered flower. All I can do is give a little nudge to what life is already there. Is that true, Aku? It is. That matches up with everything I've heard about their power. Why'd you call her so dangerous? Ukazami earned that status through pure physical and magical might. So she's ridiculously strong through pure brute force. Most troublesome type of fight to fight, then. I fought Oku before. If it's a battle of pure power, then I won't lose. And pure toughness, I won't lose. I'm excited. In that case, perhaps I'll do something along those lines for my next act. You mean that Master Spark-like thing? No, because power goes way beyond that. Like my fire before, both of her could shoot a magic cannon at the same time. Wait, both of her? Wanna see? See what? I could turn that magic cannon into Damaku for you into a spell card. Wow, I'll declare right now, its name is... You could create duplicates until there are 3 of them. I assume she's unkillable in this range. Do you have to kill all 3 at the same time? Second map attack, we already knew there was going to be a second one. Mark 48, this is cannon shaped. Question is it in the direction or is it elsewhere? Well, the middle is killable, this one. Moves, which the mean you could... By the one in the middle, you mean this one or this one? HP. So, do you need to kill all of them? Well, HP has the circle around her. I do notice that, yes. So if I kill this one, it just changes which one is the main. All they need to die in the same turn. Oh, that's so fucking. I guess one of the best things you could probably do is to put everyone in the boat and run away. It's realistically probably the best play. But the question is, do these hunt? Unfortunately, this is impassable, though, which makes that a lot harder to do. Weird that this has no movement penalties. Well, I guess one thing I'm curious about. Let's go experiment with something, shall we? $22,000. She doesn't have Prevail. already bursted through those. Do I need to kill all 3 and the main one? This one's further back. Yep, okay. The dodged animation, but I might as well see the dual spark while I'm here. That's like 5. That's 5k from Kogasa? That's really sick. Good job, Aku. I mean, that's the thing. With just the 2 characters, I've already did... How much damage to her? Too much? It's unfortunate that just, like, it spawned further back. That's what's really cringe here. You have the additional range, don't you? Yes, you do. Real good thing that these guys don't have any accuracy. I think this will block. Just get a casual 6k through. Okay, I was about to say, don't overwrite the fucking animation, please, game. Or the theme. Wanna watch me do it? Again? Wanna watch me blow it up again? Hehehe. Bunshin. That's quirky. You have the range to hit. Yes, you do. Oh, wee wee wee. I guess I'll do this just be safe. Can you imagine if they didn't have special resistance? You know how quirky that'd be. Pop that later if I need to. That damage this is doing is not much. I remember now, aren't you the nun for that temple that was recently founded? My name is Byakuya, it seems you've heard of us. Treating humans and yokai as equals? Of course you'd stand out, for a variety of reasons. These are really natural for the yokai who uphold that way of life. There was an era where the yokai couldn't survive without it. We're the same as humans. No, we're even simpler beings. We have the right to train ourselves and earn salvation. The priest entranced by evil, was it? How about you like, as long as I can help others? I love how when she's in this form, she's like always gonna be glowing. All clear. It's all a clear path of the future, and this battle is no exception. Got 8k, not bad, not bad. I know we want to see Kurumi dialogue, but I'll wait for that. Playing with the right one, Aku. I can also use Koish. But I have 3 enables. This is why we hold enables. Don't want to do anything more than that. Bunshin, that's slightly annoying, but not the end of the world. I think I can pull up the double Heartbreaker special. I should have clicked Sense. Say 90% sure she won't map attack in the next spell card because you actually saw that one's enemy phase. Like, wee wee. And my way to use every fucking attune that exists. Also... Thank you, but your real Yuka's in a different flower bed. Good one. Right, I have Revive. Right, you have Fury. Oh, game glitcher. Nice. This shouldn't kill. Especially not with that damage up. But right, this one's harder to kill than the others. Go, my great boat. Hey, the boat did it. everyone okay? Can't believe it. Her clones are just as strong as her. They... What? Mei Ling? What do you mean her clones were just as strong as her? Mei Ling when she lies? Hello? They're significantly weaker than her. Even with her aura divided between them, she could still fire off magic cannons of that magnitude. She's as disgustingly powerful as ever. If you like that, I could split into even more. Oh, this is Yuka's Danmaku. Oh, did I scare you, Medicine? I was a little surprised seeing it for the first time. Never did anything like this back when we practiced when we practiced Danmaku back at the Suzerain Field. Yes, I thought it might be too stimulating for a tiny lady like you. If you try to imitate me, you'd never bloom into your own flower. So even when you're teaching Danmaku, you're all about aesthetics. Sakya, you of all people should know that my favorite flowers are the ones that bloom freely. Okay, I also now have 6 bombs, by the way. You kept your distance, so Medicine could live in peace. Us and yokai and everything else are all the same, most beautiful as they are. You never did like to say anything straight. So you won't mind if we exterminate you as long as that's as it is, right? Naturally, I'll be happy as long as I get to watch you flowers to my heart's content. There's an incident affecting all of Gensokyo, and you're standing in our way just for your own twisted amusement. Oh, I do sympathize with you. Really, I do. Sorry, though. This is my hobby. Yeah, there we go. That's what we mean by uninhibited. Magical powers rising even higher. It's making what she had before look like nothing. Tell me she's planning on using that. No, not that. Indeed, how nice of you to remember it. I was just in the mood to cut loose, so why don't I show you why don't I show it to you one more time? One to 12. Okay, we cannot outrange her anymore. Makes sense, though. We're back to normal spell cards. Bomb range -2. Well, remember what I just said, how I got 1 billion bombs? Also, some of this is impassable. The outskirts are impassable. You fucking slut. Fine. And if Byakuya gets blasted, I'll just let her get blasted. Affect her own tile. Increases her number of actions per turn every time she's damaged. Maximum of +8. That's a lot wider than I was expecting. Well, they're all dead. So that part was an absolute lie. That's worth noting. I see Patchouli brings her tea server to the front lines. Tea server? I mean, I guess I kind of am. That's not why I'm here. I came on my own to help everyone out in battle. It's beyond me why anyone would be so eager to devote themselves to others. Then, would you care to try your hand at it, Yuka? What? You know, helping out with sorting books, or just around the manor. Who knows, you might even like it. As I can't tell if this is a bit, or if you're actually being serious. Being able to face anyone with the same attitude might just be your charm. That also must have been this one, too. The dual spark, which turns out has a longer range as well. I'm surprised you lived. In fact, the only person who died was Patchy. Skip Fonzo, you're right, I did skip the animation. See another one anyway. Now here comes the only annoying problem, is how the fuck... I gotta do some weird bullshit here. Just to get close. Oh, she's got a new sprite. That's cool. Should eat those up real quick. Num num num. The realistically, she's going to be clicking that every phase from now on. For what it's worth. It's gonna need healing. The boat doesn't need healing right now. Like, I can heal at the end of turn. I shouldn't have had you break it. Yeah, it's fine. Ultimately, still the same dealio. Well, the boat also has ways around it, though, right? Because you have sense. And you have guts. Fine, you know, I'll just click it, just click it. Just don't have to think about it. Problem is, if you want to get in range, you can't. Because impassable is a cool mechanic. Oh no, anyway. This ultra spell. Yeah, let me get right back to it real quick. Oh right, I forget that she's clicking Ultra Spark on her normal turns. Oops, I almost just naturally skipped through the animation. I'm not really getting much satisfaction in this fight. It's just kind of like a... just hope I have enough SP to get through it type of thing. Eight. Right, your distance isn't going to be helping out anyone now. More edging. Oops, that... Fuck, I was still selected on her? Oh, that's so annoying. Well, I hit. I did not mean to do that, though. That was Yuka's full power magic cannon? No wonder they describe her like she's some avatar of destruction. In terms of raw power, that blast might even exceed Lunarian weaponry. But she's using all that power for her own selfish whims. Can't afford to lose an antisocial opponent like her. Yes, how could she so completely ignore the feelings of others just for her own fun? You say that like it's a bad thing. And to think you're the ones twisted into something far more unnatural. What does that mean? Live for yourself, die for yourself. That's the original way of life, Furley. Okay. You've gotten yourself caught up in things like status and feelings, which will only weigh down your body and spirit. If that's not natural, what is? Kind of right. In fact, as long as we live in society, we'll have relationships with others. Certainly can't be called ideal. Precisely, but these bonds become attachments, and we form boundaries to keep out others. World power is stronger than Toyohime's fan. Shush. Power of convenience. There's literally no reason for us to do this fight, by the way. This fight, there's no plot reason for this fight to exist, besides they want us to fight Yuka. Don't you think it's biased to call that a way of life wise? What are you trying to say, Yuka Kazami? We live in a society so true. I'm talking about you, Yukari Yakumo. The forced Yukari involvement. Wow. You're at the forefront to the current Gensokyo. To use a metaphor, you're the flower blooming in the center of the garden. Yet you're trapped abandoning a yokai's natural way of life. I have my doubts that you could truly accept everything like that. Yukizami, if you're just gonna assault Lady Yukari. I'm just curious about you, that's all. There aren't any other yokai who wear as many faces as you, or as silver-tongued as you. Right now, what I want to test is your heart. Yukari's heart, Or do you already know everything about everyone without even asking? The Yukari. Seems like you're not interested in chatting. In that case, let's do this by Gensokyo's rules. Let's talk, Yukari Yakumo. Talk? Wait, you don't mean... Rules that make everyone an equal, that mixture of light and sound that you put your entire being into. The spell card rules, isn't that the form of dialogue you invented? You're really into this, huh? I mean, you don't just talk to Yukari like that. We needn't to rise to her provocation. Might just be a ploy to get you to lose your composure. No, let's leave this to Yukari Yakumo. Let her have this dialogue with Yuka Kazami. Hey, Shiki. On one side, we have the one who guides us as a sage, who supports this world's fantasy, Yukari Yakumo. And on the other, the one restrained by nothing, watching over fantasy from the opposite shore, Yuka Kazami.
The dialogue between these two should be an opportunity for us all to reflect on how good Sokyo should be. Very well, I'll play along. Say what you like. I have my honor as a sage. Yeah, sage, right. It'll be fun tearing off that mask. Alright then, let's talk about my fantasy and your fantasy. Show me you are as you are. Assuming she probably still clicks Dual Spark, we have the beauty of nature. Unit and weapon upgrades are reset to 0. Does not affect upgrades to HP or MP. Okay. And trespass. At least I can click my fucking skills. Whoop-de-woo. I mean... Ignore upgrades isn't really that interesting, per se. No, it's not that impactful, fortunately. Honestly, you know what I'm kind of interested in doing? I'm kind of just interested in benching you in the boat and running. Right, I can revive Patchouli if I really wanted. Your movement is very limited. Regardless, for one turn, I need to alert. You accidentally took damage because I am very smart. You're already alerted. That's quirky. Alright, you have Dream. You can stay on the outside for now. You're already guarding. If you die, then you die. Where'd you get all your SP back from? Actually, you didn't spend that much SP. You didn't spend any SP, I forgot. That should be everyone that's necessary. Think about your life gets Sokyo. It's like the different seasons as the cycle repeat. Little differences start to appear. It's a transient and beautiful thing. I thought she was saying like a line because of map attack. Then you also know about the beauty of death. Death? Death is a part of the order of life. For every life, there's a single death. It's a beautiful thing. Surely you're aware of that. So what do you think of the death of the humans who passed you by? Death of humans, I've lived too long and seen too many. I don't even remember them anymore. Yeah, you freely admit you don't remember. You, with all your connections and who carries everything with you, surely you remember even a human's death. Or are you saying you've forgotten that everything? That you've forgotten that beauty? Right there, I like it. You lie without so much as batting an eye. See, you're all bluff. I didn't sense with the boat. What do I have on your alternate right now? Just a curiosity. I have the one that makes those costs cheaper. Honestly, just for the sake of my own sanity. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to even kill your final phase anyway, so... Fuck, you have no movement. You know what I will do while I'm here? we go. What are you doing, Karumi? Breathing the same air as you. You never change. I'd rather be with you, Yuka. Still, I'm enduring it and fighting. Enduring it, are you? Did you ever have even the slightest patience? Personally, I have just enough patience to indulge someone a tiny bit if they ask me to. You are who you are, Yuka. I'd like to appreciate, just for this one day, I put a lot of thought into this stuff. You have? So you have to kill to get the item? Yeah, but I'm not like that. Like, if I get the item, I get the item. If I don't, then I don't. Oh, right. I at least look... I should look at the animation upon getting hit. Who's someone with a persist? You? Get Bonzo. Nope. I didn't skip the getting hit animation. This one's a getting hit animation. The last one's just a dodge animation, so you usually don't see everything. Neat. Lunch. Can't actually go in. So you know what? You're gonna go right here. Alert, because you have a billion of those. I have no reason to, like, to keep you outside the boat, but I'll still keep you there. At the very least, you, like, bait. You're pretty much a master at baiting. Fuck, I shouldn't have had you do that. So now I have to heal you up. I mean, she's always blasting downwards, so, like, there's no point bringing you down there. We've already seen that the boat lives a single hit. Aki can chill up here. I guess the rest of you all can kind of just, like, bing chill. I think everyone's good. Nope. Nope. That's a lie. Okay, let's just click that as well. Oh, fuck. Gosh. I'm not bound to anyone. Are you basing this on anything? Oh, very much so. Like I said, show me more. More of the bird who won't take flight no matter what wind is blowing. Hope you enjoy it. You watch her double dual spark for no reason. The sunflower goes round and around until it hits. And there waits a spicy roast bird. Huh? You're following up on that? On it? I'm sorry, you just make it look so fun. You're not singing from your own ego. You're singing in the faint voices around us, aren't you? Excuse me, I invested this song. Invented it. But I know how the next part goes. Sunflower goes round and round. That's just the refrain. Kidding. I'll stop playing around. Next, I'll have your Damaku sing for me. probably gonna blast to the left, if I were to assume. Yeah, she's probably gonna blast up, so let's have you stand here.
Yeah.
Wind has changed. Something arrives, something leaves. You could say one wind in Gensokyo is the changing of the Shrine Maiden. The state of the Shrine Maiden determines the state of the barrier. The history of this land is formed from their accomplishments. You've meddled in the lives of generations of Shrine Maidens as an acquaintance. You force the winds to blow the way you want them to, and taking the reins of change. Leaving everything to the Shrine Maiden would be a dereliction of duty on my part. Just using duty as an excuse to safeguard your own attachment. Excuse me? You even realize it. You meddle with strangers all the time, but you don't let anyone meddle with you. Shrine Maiden is the best example. You step into her life, but she's never allowed into yours. When closest to you, she's the biggest victim of your distortions. Why is that? You must have had a human friend in the past. The Fujimi girl, was it? Oh, you remember her. I thought you'd forgotten all human deaths.
I'm not emotionally invested in this.
You can't create a smokescreen of words to escape this like you always do.
She's on the move! Oh, you got this. Go for the shot.
Butchin. Oops, well, I did that. Well, we know you live from full anyway. Let me leave Kurumi in the front. Oop, you already had that proc. She's walking away from the parsley. And the dice say. Moon is the heart, sometimes full, sometimes waning, sometimes hidden. Finally got a glimpse of your hidden heart. Don't speak like you know me. I've simply been going along with your conversation. Oh, but it's all there is. But it's all there. It's all there in your Danmaku, even the parts you don't want seen. Human, the Fujimi girl, hurt you two are as inseparable as a layered butterfly. Even the stubborn you of today was once a yokai like that. I was. What I'm thinking is this: your distortion is because you lost her. When you think of it like that, your attitude towards Shrine Maiden makes sense too. No, there's still one person you're attached to. Yeah,
I have no emotional attachment towards this conversation, though, game.
Distraction. Oh, she can still hear him from down. Thought the bow would be too much to the right, but. Bloop. You after Kurumi? Why are you walking after Kurumi? You can't damage her. Okay, it's the final turn. Okay, the boat is out of range. She's probably blasting left because everyone's over here. actually, probably not, because last turn she just blasted down for whatever reason. So she's probably just gonna do the same thing. That should be good. You have HP. Yep. Well, I'm done. Truly, an afternoon well spent. A discourse between two great yokai. Incredible intensity. She's putting Yukari back like that. Better believe that part of Yukari doesn't accept people. Man, I'm gonna take Yuka's side, but I kind of see what she was saying. How can I? You two have seen that side of Yukari before? Well, I've known her for a long time. She's strong, but like too strong. Strong enough to carry everything alone and keep on living. Buried beneath her heart that thinks only of others is a part of her that can't even save herself. She had strength to bear even that contradiction, but... A single reversal can change strength into weakness. Even Yukari Yakumo must be aware of that. The Yukari would never be weak. She'd always have a counter-argument. That's right, Yukari. Ha, you won't even face her. Not that you'll ever admit it. You always lied to her. Why would that change now? How could she say all that to Yukari? Yuka really is unrestrained. She's not uninhibited. It's more like she has no concern for her life. True, Yuka's a flower through and through. What do you mean a flower? Yuka lives and dies as she is, liberated. Even now, she can do all this because she doesn't care if it ends up destroying her. That's why every time we meet her, we have to treat it like it might be the last. That's how you think of her? You two say some funny things. I'm a flower, am I? So what would you do if I really did wither away? That's just who you are, Yuka. It'd be tough, but I'd hold back my tears. What? And I'd bury you with flowers in your favorite colors. Yeah, I'd offer up flowers in your honor, too. You girls. You're at a loss for words? Looks like you didn't expect that. Alice. Maybe aloof doesn't mean you've cut off all connections. You've been calling us all flowers, but you're one of those flowers, too. Interesting. So that, too, is part of the fantasy you've achieved. Sounds like you're satisfied. Are we done here? No, I changed my mind. I'd like to add one last flower. Actually, ending this was supposed to be the duty of the presiding judge, but you don't mind, do you? Of course not. You're the one who prepared the stage, after all. I appreciate it. I'd like to add one last decoration to it. My own flower, as I am. Flower Master of 4 Seasons? Where's Okina? That's a really, overdone animation. Yeah, here's your getting hit animation. Good grief, it's been fucking 2.5 hours. Okay, that's a curious animation if I've ever seen one. Resource drain. Oh, you're so fucking cool. He's attacking my best unit. HP, NPN, SPRO reduced. Bomb range is reduced. It's up to 5. I think I just have the boat run away and just sack people. I mean, I could. I guess I could try to kill, but like... Rumi can give you SP. I need to do like 4 bombs. How many bombs do I have? 3? I think I only got 3. Probably 1, 2, 3. Marissa and Raymond were forced to play for the last 2 maps of the game, because of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? You can move. Can you move as far as I want you to? Just barely not. That is unfortunate. You can, though. So you're a fine target for this. Let's get chipping.
Right, I should find someone to get hit by her. First things first, actually, I should, hope up you. Okay, who's someone to get hit by? Prison Rivers are a pretty good target. Because they have a persist. Okay, time for the weird tentacle attack from her stomach, of all things. Oh, right, I have to go through this whole animation, too. Remember, I'll get her down to, like, one hit, and then I'm going to call it, so I don't have to go through the long-ass cutscene. Ooh, that was some big damage, too. Best map and cutscene features top 3 longest battle animations in game. That's lovely. Massive damage. How the Prison River is going to survive that? Because of that, let's get the you to go attack right now. Just get this out of the way so I don't accidentally kill this later. Okay, 13k, not bad, not bad. Right, accuracy is a thing. This is also one of the reasons why I wanted to stall out that last attack for a while, is because SP. I need to build up all my attunes back. Okay, how much damage is this gonna be? Okay, not in range of immediate problem yet. You don't need to do that. This will never kill. Okay. About 6. Koshi probably just kills. I think I'll call it with that. And even if she doesn't, then, like, someone else easily gets the fault. Are you taking a break? Good idea. Proper rest is important for your health. How about a little sugar boost? Hold on. I'll have the cutest bees of the hive drop some honey into your mouth. What's wrong? You don't like honey? Alright, come back when you can. Top of the library, see, we're up to 82%. Cool. Well, that's gonna do her for now, then. It's late. And it's been 2.5 hours of this.